And good afternoon, folks. Warp103 bringing you guys another one. This time here we're looking at the bz176. New for holiday ops. Is it worth the gold? Sorry, is it worth the money to actually buy? We'll find out. So sit back, relax, and of course enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. All right, we're going to compare it versus the Caliban and of course the powerful Skoda. Now, DPM wise, so that it looks like, well, cool. It has the same penetration as a Skoda and everything else, so that again better than the Caliban. The damage is significantly better if you pin. It's just looking rate of fire. It looks like on the long side and everything else that until you actually, you know, hit somebody. But we'll get into that. Potential damage is way higher. You know, it's really good and everything else that. Shell velocity, it's gone on the poor side. The ammo is pretty good. It's a derp gun, so we already know inside that aim time is actually decent for a derp gun. Inside that dispersion, well, it's way better than the Taliban, so you know that's already a good thing and everything else. So that again, your gun stats again look way better than the Taliban. So again, so again, it puts this online with this one behind it, but still online and everything else. Forward speed, well, this is a misnomer and everything else because again, you know, it has the rocket boosters. So 30 seems like it's a bit slowish and everything else, but I find with the rocket boosters and everything else that you can keep up with most tanks to get to the position they need to and everything else that. So again, that's fine because rocket booster gives you about, takes you to about 44. So okay, still good and everything else that. Reverse speed 15 is not bad and everything. Actually, it's pretty good, and so that can be considered Caliban and everything. As a power weight ratio is little on the lacking side and everything else that, but your ground resistance is not too bad and everything else that, so all that's good. Then you look at the health. Caliban, just no. Skoda, it's, yeah, looking better than Skoda. Again, your whole armor for that, your turret armor, wow. So again, another hold down beast. Hit points again better than the other two and everything else. That your engine, however, can get knocked out by a lot of different tanks. And firstly, any 90mm tank hits your engine so that you can knock it out. Tracks is basically the same thing, and your ammo rack again can be knocked out as well. So make sure you take something to protect your ammo rack, or well, it's going to go badly for you. And then of course the stationary stats and everything else that, you know, view range is actually pretty damn good and everything else that. Fire chance again pretty damn good and everything else that. Radio we don't really care about and everything else that. And well, your camo is, and your shell courses for AP is on the low side. Your heavy hitter shells, everything else that is 7,200. So if you're shooting gold, it's going to cost you pretty penny. But let's get into the battle. All right, so hopefully you like this video and everything else today. Again, this actually going to be 3 videos coming out, so that not today, but this one's going to be today. There will be one tomorrow and then one on Tuesday, all covering, well, the tanks that you can get in the loot boxes. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you like the video and everything else, of course, comment, subscribe. We appreciate it and everything else of that. Again, this is the style it's going to be and everything else of that. If you don't like the video, there's a button on the dance to the downvote and everything else of that. Just click that for that. I'm going to bring you the videos the way I see fit and everything else of that. If you don't like it, I understand. It's cool. All right, now, this tank here in a nutshell is, well, just as powerful as the Skoda. I'm just going to put it that simple. Just as powerful as the Skoda. Maybe more so if you're able to do if you have a skilled crew, if you're very good in the game. Now I notice Here's the turbo booster, or the rocket booster, I'm sorry. The rocket booster, and you can see how it is. And you see I left the guy in the dust. But he's going to catch up fairly quickly. Again, it goes back down to about 30 and everything else like that. So again, you can keep up with other tanks. It really can. You hit the booster again and everything else like that. Again, you'll be able to keep up with tanks. So getting into position is going to be great. You're not going to have any problem getting into your initial position. Now, so the rocket booster gimmick, they should have just made it, you know, I understand, so it wouldn't be overpowered and everything else like that. So again, I can understand the only 4 of them and everything else. Could have not, it'd be going at 44 and it would be really bad. Now, again, you know how this works. The crew is what it is and everything else like that. I don't pick the best crew, but this tank, the crew was actually available to me and everything else like that. And again, this is the initial impression. So notice even though gold is loaded, it's for that, I'm not going to use gold. It's there only because so that this tank only comes with 2 ammo types and everything else that, so it might as well just put it in there. So again, the shot, no pin and everything else that. Next guy here, hello. 655, oof. 655, again, not gold rounds, regular rounds, 655. Kapow. Again, hold down, kaping. See it blocked, no problem. So again, this is another hold down monster and everything else. You want more? Okay, he comes back for more. Another 658. Hello? Can you say if you got really high skill and everything else like that, you know, even if you're a noob, you're going to be able to dish out a decent chunk of damage. All you got to do is basically aim a little bit. So imagine if you got skills. Yeah, you're going to ruin somebody's day. So yes, this is, let's go to the level of dumb. It really is. It's really a good tank. Now again, I'm not telling you to go to spend your money to get this tank and everything else. I'm just giving you what it is. AP round in the head. Now again, it can get penetrated, it can overmatch because of how high the caliber is. Easy overmatch. So if you have a tank that can be overmatched in the roof and everything else like that, this can overmatch you with AP. Again, you just see me just basically saying, oh, now this is what I'm talking about. The ammo rack on this thing here is weak as actual F. This is another weakness they put inside the tank. You have to put in mitigation for the ammo rack. If you do not, you're going to be eating these nuts every time. So make sure that you mitigate your ammo rack. If you do that, I see this thing as being, you know, it's going to be hurtful for people's lives. Now, I actually should have shot there and everything else like that, but again, I was trying to get a little bit better shot. Again, I shouldn't, yeah. Now that one there, again, you see me aiming for the roof and it actually went low. So that's the first errant shot that this tank has had. So if you're up close and personal, which this tank is made for and everything else like that, you're going to shh on people. You really are. You're going to say, you're going to squeeze your cheeks and say, oof. And people going like, ow, how bad? Look, again, look. 669. Can you say a little bit overtuned? Just a bit. I wasn't ready there and everything I said. Now, this game is over. It's done. I've been eating people's lunch and everything else today, and again, I was gonna go for the final shot in the game and everything else. Unfortunately, your teammates, man, your teammates. Again, this guy's coming around the corner screaming and everything else today, and again, okay, I'm gonna go in and look what he does. Hey, thank you for knocking me, slowing me down. Thank you, appreciate it, Mr. Iron Dude. Appreciate it. Love Mal. If he didn't do that, again, I get the light shot off, get another kill, and I wouldn't have got screwed. But my own teammate basically said to me. But anyway, let's back to the review. This tank here, if you're into more of the same of the overpowered variety and everything else of that, because this is overtuned. Now, again, I'm not going to say everybody's going to be able to have a match like this, but yeah, this thing, yeah. So let's go to the post game. So, yeah, this thing is a bit overtuned. Again, I put this in the level of the T56, the Skoda. It really is. If you're good at the game, you're going to get maximum use out of this tank, because again, it's going to hold down all of your face. It's going to pull all over you. And again, I was not using any gold rounds. That's just normal, regular rounds. Don't have food. Don't have epic equipment and everything else on the tank. This is just bog standard equipment. So imagine if you have all the bells and whistles and you're going to pull on people so hard that it's basically ridiculous. Again, this wasn't a try hard mode. This is not a try hard session. I came in basically as a third in damage. Not trying. Not using gold. Again, because it's against my thing when I do my initial impression. Only one shot didn't go where I wanted it to go. Oh, well, Warp, that was just RNGs. No. At the range I was at and everything else, that especially with that big overmatch, especially the guy side on twice and everything else, that those are going to be easily pinned shots. Unless I have horrible RNG, then okay, yeah. But if I have no or normal RNGs for that, this thing slaps again. And this is with not having food and not having, you know, field modifications. As you can see, no field modifications, and you see there's no special equipment. If this thing is fully pimped out and everything else, it's going to, like I said, pull on everybody. So thank you guys for watching. Again, next video will be actually coming out when you see this the next day, and then the next video after that will come out on Tuesday. So again, thank you guys for watching. This is Warp103. Say warp out, have fun, and catch you guys on the next one.